you, James. Last year he made me cry. This year he's just being normal. And I don't like it. Wow. So yeah, I'm going to do the cardinal sin with using my phone for one small bit. The cardinal sin because I actually tell people not to use their phones. But you know what? I might as well. So this is a piece I wrote a long time ago, and it's probably my most political piece that I updated it for today's world. And plus, yeah, I forgot, thank you for that reception. I know many of you here, and I thank you from my heart for you supporting Poetry Slam, because it's something very unique and something that's close to my heart, and it's transformative. So thank you so much for supporting us tonight. And that's how you get an audience on your side. So this is called The Wonderful World of Sushi 2023. One second. Too much? Yeah?
Yeah, George,
Back
you
there?
share.
No, it's fine. Okay. Okay, so 10 years ago, in 2013, oh great, here we go. Almost 10 years ago, in 2013, I had enough. God, I'm so nervous. Why am I nervous? I don't know. Why am I so nervous? I've been doing this crap for 6-7 years, and still I feel like I'm really on stage. Okay, stage play. Okay, so in 2013, I had enough. I thought the foundations of this world were collapsing, especially the agreements between people and power, and the evidence was all around us. In 2013, if you can remember that far back, the Pope resigned, Nelson Mandela died, and Superman, yes, Superman actually murdered his enemy by breaking his neck. The Cypriot government, our government, set a precedent that any government, no matter how badly they messed up, they could go into each other's bank accounts and take as much money as they wanted without saying thank you. But hey, specifically Cypriot men, this is a tribe of people so stubborn and so self-righteous that we would end lifetime friendship because the salt should go on before, during, or after cooking the souvla. These people, my people, suddenly, seemingly overnight, will now completely fine with eating all the varieties and complexities of sushi. Fucking sushi! Clearly this world had become far crazier than I could ever be, so I decided to take control, make the one choice that government, religion, society, culture, and even my own body couldn't take away. I decided to commit to becoming a Buddhist monk. Yes, I would escape to some distant monastery, and there I would find some sparsely oiled gates, and there silhouetted in the entrance would be a fellow monk seemingly waiting. He would look at me with wide, sparkling eyes and say, "We've been expecting you." Mr. Argyris. Oh, this was amazing. Yes, this was amazing. I would go there and I would lift my mortal soul to the very heavens and to the very heavens, and to experience its true, awful glory, or at least have such control and power over my own mind, I'll be able to and arm enough to flicker life's problems away with the same energy it takes to float to an island. This was a great idea. This was an amazing idea. I needed to go. I had to go. I didn't go. Of course I didn't go. Why didn't I go? Well, life simply has a habit of getting in the way. When I had that thought, my second gumbaro WhatsApped me for sushi at 8. And at that very restaurant, a beautiful woman actually smiled at me from across a crowded room. 7 years into Tibet turned into 7 years of the usual, until 2020. May God have mercy on your soul, you bastard of a year, the year that 47 million acres of Australia burnt, the year that living legends Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Chadwick Boseman, Kobe Bryant, and including, yes, George Floyd, all passed away. Sorry, no passed away, but it didn't matter. It didn't feel as important as a sudden manifestation of the mortality of our own species. A time when no one was safe, not even from ourselves. A time when international governments universally legislated what we could and couldn't do with our own bodies for the sake of our own freedom. Day after day, hour after hour, minute after minute, after seconds, a pneumatic drill of emotional triggers pounding continually at our collective foreheads. No wonder we were pissed. We needed a calm symbol of dignity, a master of utter reassurance that could usher us through this chaotic period as one unifying voice. But we're, of course, living in the worst timeline, so we got fucking Donald Trump. This is a man who we feel as Cypriots needed to be reminded hourly that just because the top half of our island is controlled by Muslim governments, and just because we are sort of in the area of the Middle East, and that ISIS has an S at the end of it, and so does Cyprus, does not mean we're ISIS. Do you remember ISIS? Oh God, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. So maybe it is a blessing that I didn't escape society almost 10 years ago. Because if I came back down to this in 2023, my words of what and how and they did what would be completely bleating and leaking from my mouth. I mean, this world would have needed explaining from the ground up. Maybe in fun, colorful little bites. Maybe if they can just digest them, maybe all this shit would make sense. But I'll be in luck, because after all, aren't we already living in the wonderful world of CG?